Hi, this is Alex Hunt from Milton Keynes Best Business Directory, and today we're interviewing Jonathan Vowles from Jonathan Vowles Chartered Accountants. Hi, Jonathan.
Hello there.
How did you get started in this business, and what motivated you?
Blimey. Well, an awful long time ago, more years than I care to remember, but I decided to get a career, and my mum ran a business and had a chartered accountant, and she sorted me out with an interview with him, and it was all downhill from there, as they say.
So it started in the family. Do any family members still work here?
My daughter's been working here for a little while, although she might be moving on. We'll see how it all goes.
Okay, so how did you come up with the company name?
Very egotistical, I'm afraid. It's named after me, which I did think of changing, but then it's been the same name for so many years now that I guess it's going to stick.
How long has the business been running, and have you owned the business?
The business has been running really since 1990, but for the first few years it was very much a part-time business, and for me this became a full-time business in 1998. So 14 years now.
Brilliant. Tell us about why you've chosen Milton Keynes area as a location to run your business from.
Well, firstly, I've been living in the Milton Keynes area all my adult life. Bletchley, Wolverton, Newport Pagnell, now Cranfield. Never actually in the centre of Milton Keynes, always around the outskirts. And for me, in some ways, it was a really easy choice because Milton Keynes is such a vibrant place to have a business and run a business.
Okay, thank you. What do you think has helped your business survive the economic climate? What do you think differentiates your business from your competitors?
Well, in some ways, that's a really easy question to answer, and the answer is tax. I'm a tax saving specialist. So although I'm a chartered accountant and we do accounts and tax returns and payroll, all the stuff you expect, my real skill, my speciality is tax saving. And whilst most accountants say they're tax savers, in practice there aren't very many that do it to the extent that I do it. I'm being very modest by saying I'm the best, but I think I'm one of the best in Milton Keynes from a point of view of tax saving, and that makes a big difference. People always want to save money on the tax. It could be maybe £1,000 or £2,000, or £400,000 or £500,000. It doesn't matter. We've achieved those sort of savings over the last 12 months in the middle of a recession.
Great. What form of marketing do you currently use? Do you carry out your own marketing?
I do a fair bit of marketing, and I do a bit of networking. We do a little bit of direct mail. We've got websites. We use a bit of search engine optimization to help with getting traffic to the websites, although that's something that is becoming more and more of a specialism you need to pay for nowadays. We don't do very much in terms of print and media advertising. I don't think that works in the modern day and age.
Okay, so you've said that you get quite involved with the networking. I mean, what percentage of your time do you think is spent on marketing versus the operations of the company?
For me, I spend probably 10% of my time doing marketing in terms of either meeting people and on a one-to-one basis or on a group basis and doing networking.
So what form of marketing works? Can you give me an example of one recent marketing campaign that's been successful for you, and why?
I guess I've got several examples. The first one is we did a little bit of telemarketing, and telemarketing isn't always tremendously successful, but we managed to get about a 2% return. Fairly small sample, because I think it was only 300 people, but we got about 6 clients out of it. Another example is BNI. Not everybody likes BNI. It's getting up early in the morning for one thing, and that can be troublesome. But actually, BNI as a networking club is quite a good way to build a client base.
Fantastic. Okay, so that's great insight to what works for the business. But do you have any marketing nightmare stories, or where some marketing campaign hasn't quite gone to plan?
I've had a few marketing nightmares. I once took a stand at a business show, and I was there for about 6 hours. I think we probably had about 6 people walking around. It ended up that all the guys who'd gone there to market, we just stood around and drank the free champagne. and okay, it worked well in that sense, but it was pretty much a marketing disaster. It was a nice time, but it was really useless as marketing. Another one was I tried telemarketing, but without somebody who actually was any good at telemarketing, and I ended up paying for 2 or 3 days worth of somebody's time, and didn't get a thing out of it. Got to be very careful what you do.
Okay, well, thank you very much. And do you have any closing thoughts?
For those of you who like 1980s cop shows, hey, be careful out there. But also, not all accountants are the same. Make sure you trust yours, and make sure you ask them about tax planning, because that can make a difference.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.